Hi guys, welcome back to Vicky Bear Presents. I'm Vicky Bear, and today we've got a very special guest who hasn't been on our show in quite a while. We got Sugar Caine Carter. Hi, Caine.
Thanks for having me on. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good, good.
Okay, so can you tell our fans a little bit about yourself if they haven't heard of you?
Oh, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy who likes wrestling. No, but really, I'm an independent wrestler out of Texas. I've been doing it 5 years now. We met in Houston. I've done a lot of work in Houston. I was going there consistently for about 4 years. Here recently, I haven't been in Houston. There's been a lot of promotions that have been getting shaken up and moving around, and locations and venues having to be moved. But I did just make my debut at Reality of Wrestling, which you saw. You asked me to come onto the podcast, and I'm glad to be here. So thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's also been a while since we interviewed you too. But also,
Yeah.
every time we've interviewed you, you've been in character, so it's different. Um, so what's your favorite match you've had so far?
Um, I just had a debut at GCW, and it was in a scramble match. I had two of them back to back. So one of them was in Dallas, and one of them was in Tulsa. I can't really decide which one out of those two have been my favorite, but for recently, those have been some of my favorite matches. I could say uh, the day that I wrestled Moose at the Houston Premier Arena for PWF was up there. I had a really good six-man tag. It was me, Max Heights, and Chris Carter versus Jay Davis, Low Rider, and Zilla Fatu at the Haltom Theater in Fort Worth. That was another good one for me. I've had so many that I really enjoy because I really love wrestling. It's kind of hard to pinpoint just one.
Okay, well that's a handful of them. Um, how was it competing in the battle royal at Row for your debut?
It was a great experience. There was a lot of guys in there that I had never been in the ring with. I got eliminated by Hoka. He just tossed me like a rag doll over the top rope, so that didn't feel too well. But overall, I feel like I was satisfied with how I did. There was 15 competitors, and I made it over halfway through the battle royal. There were some fans out there that recognized me. I made some new fans. Plenty of people want to see me back, so I'm hoping that I just made a good impression. So overall, I really enjoyed it, and I hope everybody else did too.
Yeah, I could say you made new fans because some of them have told me like, "Thank you for introducing us to him." So I was like, "He's been around. Y'all just don't go like around Texas or whatever."
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
So
a
he's
crucial
you've been
part of Texas.
around. It's just yeah,
Yeah, it's a part of Texas being
yeah,
so big. I can't be everywhere at once. So if you just watch Houston wrestling, like I said, it's been a while since I've been in Houston. So thank you for continuously being a fan. You've always been one of my best supporters, and I really, really appreciate it.
yeah. Yeah. I always enjoy watching you. It's so cool. So
Well, thank you, thank you.
and I okay. Can you see me now?
Yeah, can you hear me? We all good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. So I was saying, was I the loudest cheering for you at Row?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could hear you. And then the video you sent me, you were screaming, and so that was awesome to see and hear. Like I said, you've been one of my fans, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah. I think we met like your first match in Houston, wasn't it?
I believe
Around
so.
there?
Yeah,
Because
if
I've
it
been a
was.
fan for a while. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move off of the wrestling for a little bit for this
Okay.
one. Who is your favorite music artist right now?
Ooh, I would have to say Machine Gun Kelly. He's definitely
Okay.
one of my favorites.
Okay. Um, who were your inspirations in wrestling and what got you into wrestling?
My stepdad introduced me to wrestling when I was really young. Um, but guys like Jeff Hardy, guys like Rob Van Dam, I was always a little different growing up. I'm from the country, so I'm not your typical country boy, but I still am, you know, I'm a country boy at heart, but I'm not just a typical one. So guys like Rob Van Dam and Jeff Hardy that really stood out and pushed the mold to be different. Those were my inspirations.
Okay, okay. So you work with TNA right now. You're help with the meet and greets.
Hmm.
So this question's about TNA.
Okay.
So what is your favorite moment that you've experienced at TNA?
That's a good question. Uh, well, aside from letting everybody know that I'm a wrestler also and making new fans in every city, um,
Yeah.
I got to see AJ Francis choke slam Casey Navarro over the top rope through a table, and I was not expecting that at all. So whenever I saw it, I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah. And for people who don't know, can you explain what you do with TNA?
Yeah, so after
Kinda.
every television taping, they do post-show meet and greets. And so what I do is throughout the show, I sell tickets to that. I give people who have already purchased online their vouchers. I give them instructions on where to line up, what to do. We set up the meet and greet areas, the tables, the backdrops, the lights. We get their photos ready for them to autograph, and all the volunteers that help out in every city. We kind of coordinate what they do and we put them to work with certain talents. So we work with the Hardys. They do meet and greets every show. And all the other talents, we just make sure that they're okay. They need water or sodas or anything, we give them that, and just make sure the meet and greets run smoothly and kind of oversee it all, really.
Okay. Yeah. So you were on Facebook Live for one of them
Hmm.
recently, and who were you with for that one
So
that was sitting with you?
that's my tag team partner, Devion Black. He's also from Texas, but right now he is based out of Oklahoma. Our tag team is KOA, so that's one half of KOA. He's been like my brother. We've been tagging ever since we started wrestling. We're just two guys that love wrestling, love the business, and we got thrown together one time randomly, and we just made it work and haven't looked back since. We've built a strong connection, and that's my brother right there.
Okay, okay, that's cool. Um, and it's funny because you do like the soda tastings or whatever the weird flavor soda tastings as well. um, one of the people that I didn't actually know followed me that was on your show. Marcelo followed me, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, yeah, he's
So I had followed him back, but I, I was confused. I was like, "What? Like, well, how did he follow me?"
he must know you're a
It was
fan.
funny though.
That's cool though.
He's probably seen me though, but
Right.
without saying hi. So the last question I have for you is, which one of your matches have you learned from?
I try to learn from all of them. Um, in the beginning of my career, I learned. Oh, sorry, I got a phone call. I don't know if that paused it or not. Um,
Uh,
I uh, I learned from all of them. In the beginning of my career, I learned a lot from wrestling Exodus Prime. He's another guy that has been in and out of Houston and all over Texas. Um, I learned I learned a lot working the GCW shows because the GCW fans and the GCW atmosphere is completely different than certain independent scenes, and then it's completely different from companies that try to film for television. Um, and then I learned a lot from Moose whenever I wrestled Moose because he's one of those guys that you really have to take care of. He wrestles on TV and he is a world class wrestler. So um, getting to listen to him and how he put a lot together and stuff like that, I learned from I learned from him a lot.
yeah, I wish I could have been at the Moose show because I was hearing about it and then I'm like maybe and then my parents said no and I'm like oh
Well, maybe there's more to
but
come.
it's also because I don't like I was new either way so
Right,
yeah.
right. Now, since I'm at Row, maybe there will be
Unfortunately,
more.
I don't know where the video is.
So I don't think that the video has actually been released. I think that PWF releases all their footage on IWTV, but for some reason that show and it was PWF Burnout, that one didn't get released, and I don't know why. So I haven't even seen the footage myself.
It's weird. It's weird. It's because I went to the last show they had too, and they haven't released the footage for that either. So it's really weird that
Yeah,
they're not releasing their footage that they
yeah.
have.
Hopefully PWF makes a comeback. I really miss those guys.
Yeah. Um. Are you willing to go to the new Houston Premier Arena and wrestle over there
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Look, it's
in the future?
Houston. I have a love-hate relationship with Houston. I love going to the city, but the fans never really liked me. I don't know. Like you said, I've been in character the last time that I was on the show, and I have a long history of being the bad guy. And I have a long history of fans not liking me and stuff like that. But maybe, just maybe, if I come back, they can forgive me for all that I've done. Maybe I can show them that I'm a better person now and I want to do things the right way. So, any company that is now working in the new Houston Premier Arena, please don't hesitate to ask because I would love to be back. And that building has AC, which is phenomenal.
And I'm gonna try to promote you because I there's a new promotion down here in Houston as well called Genesis Promotion Lucha Libre, but they also have the traditional wrestlers down here. But um, also like, would you be willing to do the lucha style fight a luchador?
Of course, of course. I have a lot of history fighting luchadors. I wrestled Epidemus Jr. 4 or 5 times, and he does a lot of wrestling with AAA now. Me and him have actually had phenomenal matches. I've wrestled guys like El Pistolero, guys like Gino Medina, Chris Carter, who does a lot of the lucha style. Me and him have a long history. Um, I have no problem wrestling luchadors. If anybody wants to get beat up, they can get beat up.
And yeah, so I'll ask them to see if you're available for one of their shows because they do follow me. So maybe
That
you could make a debut for them too in the future. So
Hopefully, hopefully.
we're not gonna speak anything into existence. Ooh.
I think we should speak it into existence. That's always a good thing.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, when you say how long did you last in the battle royal at Summer of Champions? Do you know?
Um, I think I was down to the final 7, and there was 15 people in
Yeah.
the battle royal, so I made it over halfway. So for my debut, I'll count that as a win.
I do too. And I was gonna say you weren't the first one eliminated because Diva decided to be his diva self and get in the way, so everyone eliminated him.
Yeah, yeah.
It made me laugh though.
He tried to jump on Buck Gator. Why would you jump on Buck Gator? Everyone loves Buck Gator.
True. You don't jump on Buck Gator, y'all. I mean, unless you want to make enemies.
Right. I didn't want to jump on him.
Mm-mm. And if y'all want to watch it back, y'all could go to the Reality of Wrestling YouTube channel. He will be in the beginning next to Bulletproof Blake Troop, and y'all can watch him. And then at one point, you do get in the middle of the ring, but I don't know if they will show that. So, yeah. So if y'all want to see Caine make his debut at Raw, like I did in person, which was so fun to be there. Um, and it was such a good show. So yeah,
It was a great show. I had an amazing time.
we had a lot of new champions, which I was kind of happy about.
Yes, yes. Shout out to Cappuccino Jones, the new Reality of Wrestling Texas champion, and shout out to Lady Bird Monroe. She, and Mia Friday. I can't forget Mia Friday. Everyone loves Mia. She's awesome.
Yes, Mia and Big Luther, the new Glory champion. He'll be coming on soon, though.
I'm a fan of AJ, so AJ might have to get that back. But congratulations for now.
uh, what did you think about Hank and Tank then?
That was my first time watching them. They were amazing. I would like to wrestle them with
Oh,
my tag team partner.
oh. Well, he's backstage at Raw too, so maybe you can talk to Booker about that.
I'm gonna have to.
Make that match happen. That would be a good match, I think.
I agree. I agree.
Wouldn't it be like TNA versus WWE technically, though? Because you
Cut.
both are with TNA.
If you want to put it like that,
You're
kinda.
like,
We can see what.
yeah. So, but if they don't follow you, can you tell them where to follow you on social media?
Yeah, you can follow me at Caine Carter. Caine is spelled Caine on all social media, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube, uh, Facebook. You can also go to my website to get some of my merchandise, sugarcane.bigcartel.com. I have cool new designs coming out every so often, so y'all follow me, y'all get some merch, y'all rock that sugarcane style, and see me wherever you can on the independent scene. I'm everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Everywhere. You're gonna be signed sooner or later, I can feel it.
Thank
Um
thank you.
anyway, y'all make sure to follow me and Yes. Yes. Make sure to follow me and the Vicky Bear Presents to see more of our future interviews. Anyway, thank you, Caine.
Of course. Thank you for having me on. This was fun. It's always fun talking to you.
Yeah.